Headline news, I'm Louis de la Foret, sitting in for Don Harrison. Well, there's a new leader today in Haiti. Brigadier General Prosper Avril declared himself the new president just hours after an apparent bloodless takeover at the presidential palace in Port. Inspectors are trying to make sure there is no controversy when it comes to ride safety. John Greiner is live at the fairgrounds now, where rides are getting the once-over by state inspectors.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lou Forrest, and our top story tonight, Billy Graham is in Columbus, somewhere. The world religious leader is being kept in seclusion until Wednesday night when he kicks off his first crusade here since 1964. The Buckeyes go where no John Cooper-led team has gone before. And memories of the Cardiac Kids for Browns fans, a thriller in L.A. Ronnie Duncan has the drama next. Let this be a warning for you. Wendy Craver was out shopping for coats today. Coats as in cold weather gear.
Yeah, this kind of weather, you just stop in the coat rack area and say, oh, geez, maybe I need this for this afternoon.
In Dublin, there's a celebration of young cityhood tied to the constitutional festivities. A new theory tonight that doctors started AIDS with smallpox shots in Africa. And we'll see how the Delaware County Fair is setting records with its good fortune next on Eyewitness News.
From WBNS 10 TV in Columbus, Lou Forrest, Teresa Lucanis, Joe Holbrook, and Barry Katz. This is 10 TV Eyewitness News.
This week on Crime Stoppers, Whitehall police would like your help in finding a suspect in the holdup of a convenience store. John Greiner reports that if your anonymous tip leads to the man's arrest, you could earn a $1,000 reward.
We're just a few days into Operation Desert Shield, and tonight I'll take you to their new temporary home away from home in Saudi Arabia.
Let me take you out into the Saudi Arabian desert. Way out. Way out. The troops refer to this dry, flat, desolate piece of land as Cement City. Not because there's anything hard on the ground here, because it's mostly just sand blowing, very, very dry. They refer to it as Cement City because this is a site of one of several concrete plants all around Saudi Arabia. This is the base where there are now 6,000 men waiting for their orders, where they are going to be sent in this country.
And tonight at 11, a trip to a Saudi Arabian city downtown. Most American GIs don't get to see this fascinating side of the country they are helping to protect. Today on his Ohio campaign stop, the president said again that the standoff with Iraq is not over oil. It is over the unlawful invasion of a sovereign country. But let's talk oil for a moment. In my trip to Saudi Arabia, the Columbus troops were talking about oil.
If I get back and the gas prices are under $1.30, I'll be happy.
Interesting side trip in Saudi Arabia. Let me take you inside a Saudi Arabian gas station. In the 1990s, as never before, education will be the overriding issue of public policy and community concern, a priority that is certain to dominate the decade's news nationally and perhaps even more so here in Central Ohio. The concern about education was the focus of a recent National Education Summit after a call to action from the president.
He said that he thinks it relies really too much on testing, on memorizing things, rather than teaching or learning.
Well, I don't think it does rely that heavily on it. I think parents and educators would like to see some yardsticks. So we're talking about voluntary testing to show people where they stand. Is your school measuring up to this school over here?
Hello, I'm Lou Forrest, and coming up next on Eyewitness News, the heavens exploded tonight in celebration of our 200 years of our Constitution. We're live in Philadelphia for that party.